Hello, everyone! Welcome back to English Chat Studio. I'm Nina, and I'm so happy you're spending a bit of your day with us again.
Hey everyone, I'm Mon, and today's episode is going to be really useful because we're talking about something native speakers use constantly in everyday conversations.
That's right. Today, we're learning the simple past tense. And honestly, this tense appears everywhere in English.
Exactly. If you want to talk about your weekend, your holiday, your childhood, or even what you ate yesterday, you need the simple past tense.
And don't worry if grammar sounds intimidating sometimes. We're going to keep everything relaxed, simple, and practical.
We'll use lots of real life examples so you can actually hear how people use this tense naturally.
Oh, definitely. Because memorizing grammar rules alone usually feels a bit rubbish after a while.
True. Real conversation is much more helpful.
I still remember when I first started learning another language. I could understand present tense quite well, but talking about the past completely confused me.
Same here. Especially irregular verbs. One day it's go, then suddenly it becomes went.
Exactly. English likes surprising people.
But once you hear enough real examples, your brain slowly gets used to it.
And that's why listening practice matters so much.
So here's today's question for our listeners. What did you do yesterday?
Try answering in the comments using at least one sentence in the simple past tense.
Maybe you watched a film, visited a friend, cleaned your flat, or cooked dinner.
Or maybe you stayed in bed all day. Honestly, no judgment here.
Sometimes that's necessary.
Before we begin, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to English Chat Studio for more relaxed English learning conversations every week.
All right then, grab a cup of tea, get comfortable, and let's start learning the simple past tense together.
So let's begin with the basic structure of the simple past tense.
The good news is that it's actually quite straightforward once you understand the pattern.
For regular verbs, we usually add ed to the verb.
For example, walk becomes walked, watch becomes watched, play becomes played.
And the structure is very simple. Subject plus past verb.
Examples: I watched a film. She cleaned her room. They visited London.
These actions already happened in the past and are finished now.
Exactly. That's the key idea. The action started and finished in the past.
Here are some everyday examples. I cooked dinner last night. We traveled by train yesterday. My friend called me this morning.
Notice how natural these sentences sound in daily conversation.
Native speakers use the simple past all the time while telling stories.
Especially when talking about weekends or holidays.
Oh yes, British people love talking about the weather and holidays.
Very true.
Now, let's talk about irregular verbs, because these are important.
Unfortunately, irregular verbs don't follow one simple rule.
For example, go becomes went, eat becomes ate, see becomes saw.
And yes, learners usually think, why is English like this?
Honestly, we ask ourselves the same question sometimes. But don't panic. The more you hear these verbs, the more natural they become. Let's practice together. I went to the supermarket. She ate breakfast early. We saw a lovely cafe.
Great. Now let's move to negative sentences.
For negatives, we use did not plus base verb.
Examples: I didn't watch TV. She didn't go to work. They didn't play football.
Notice something important. After didn't, the verb goes back to its base form.
Exactly. Incorrect: she didn't went. Correct: she didn't go.
That mistake is extremely common.
Now let's practice questions.
Questions use did plus subject plus base verb.
Examples: did you enjoy the film? Did she call you? Did they arrive on time?
Short answers sound like this. Yes, I did. No, they didn't.
Very natural and very useful.
Let's do a quick listener practice. Answer this question aloud. What did you eat for breakfast today?
And try using a full sentence. I ate toast. I drank coffee.
Excellent practice.
Another useful thing is time expressions.
Right. Words like yesterday, last night, last week, 2 days ago, in 2022. These words often appear with the simple past. Example, I visited my grandparents last weekend. Or we moved here 3 years ago. Before we continue, let's review quickly. Simple past equals finished actions in the past.
Positive, I watched. Negative, I didn't watch. Question, did you watch?
Brilliant. That's the foundation of the simple past tense. Now let's look at how people actually use this tense in real conversations. All right, this is where English starts sounding more natural and relaxed. Imagine you're talking to a colleague on Monday morning. They might ask, "What did you do this weekend?" And you could answer, "I visited my cousin. We watched a football match. I stayed home and relaxed."
Very simple, but very natural.
Native speakers often use short past tense sentences while chatting casually.
Here's a mini conversation.
Did you enjoy your holiday?
Yes, I loved it. We stayed near the beach.
Oh, lovely. Did you try the local food?
Yes, we ate loads of seafood.
That sounds very realistic and conversational.
Now, let's compare formal and informal speaking.
Informal, I grabbed a coffee before work.
Slightly more formal, I bought a coffee before work.
Native speakers often use casual verbs in relaxed conversations.
Another common situation is storytelling.
Exactly. When people tell funny stories, they use the simple past constantly.
For example, yesterday I missed my train.
Oh no.
Then I ran to the next platform, dropped my coffee, and accidentally walked into the wrong queue.
That honestly sounds stressful.
It was a terrible morning.
But listeners probably remember that story because it feels real.
That's true. Real stories help grammar feel alive.
Let's practice some useful daily life examples.
I cleaned my room yesterday. She called her mom. We watched a documentary.
Now, listeners, try making your own sentence using last night.
Say it aloud if possible.
Speaking aloud helps you remember grammar patterns naturally.
Another important thing is pronunciation.
Ah, yes, the ED ending.
Some learners pronounce every ED strongly, but native pronunciation changes depending on the word.
For example, worked, washed, watched.
The ending sounds soft there.
But in words like wanted, needed,
You hear a stronger id sound.
listening practice really helps with this.
Here's a quick speaking challenge. Tell us in the comments what you did last weekend using 2 simple past sentences.
Maybe I visited my friend. I watched a film.
Short and natural is perfectly fine.
Another tip, don't translate directly from your first language every time.
Right. Try thinking in small English ideas instead.
That makes speaking feel smoother over time.
Before we continue, let's review. We use the simple past for finished actions, stories, experiences, and daily conversations about the past.
Exactly. And now let's move into more natural English usage.
One thing native speakers do often is connect past actions emotionally.
Yes, grammar and emotion work together in real conversation.
For example, I really enjoyed that cafe. We had a brilliant time. I felt exhausted after work.
These sentences sound warm and natural because they include feeling.
Let's look at another real-life situation. Imagine you met a friend after work.
Your friend asks, "How was your day?"
You reply, "It was busy. I answered emails all morning and attended 2 meetings."
Very realistic office English.
Here's another example. I cooked dinner, cleaned the kitchen, and finally relaxed.
That sounds like a productive evening.
Or a tiring one.
Fair point.
Native speakers also shorten pronunciation naturally. For example, wanted to becomes wanted to.
And did you often sounds like did ya.
Listening carefully helps you understand these natural patterns.
Let's practice shadowing. Repeat after us. I watched a film yesterday. She visited her grandparents. We went shopping.
Excellent.
Another useful thing is using sequencing words in stories.
Like first, then, after that, finally.
Example. First, I went to the supermarket. Then, I cooked dinner. After that, I watched TV.
That structure makes your storytelling clearer.
And more engaging, too.
Here's a polite conversation example. Excuse me, did you order this coffee? Yes, I did. Thank you very much.
Very natural British-style politeness.
Here's another listener challenge. Describe your last holiday in 3 short sentences.
Even simple sentences are great practice.
Exactly. Don't wait until your English feels perfect.
Confidence grows through repetition and real communication.
Another thing learners forget is that short answers matter. Right.
Did you enjoy the film?
Yes, I did. Not just yes.
Native English conversations often include those short forms naturally.
And listeners, don't worry if irregular verbs feel difficult right now.
Honestly, everyone struggles with them at first.
The best solution is exposure and practice.
Listen, repeat, and use them in daily speaking.
Before we move on, let's review again. The simple past helps us talk about finished actions, experiences, stories, and past feelings.
Brilliant.
Now, let's discuss common mistakes learners make. All right, mistake number 1. Using the present verb instead of the past verb. Incorrect. Yesterday I go to work. Correct. Yesterday I went to work.
The time expression yesterday tells us we need past tense.
Mistake number 2.
Using past tense after did. Incorrect. Did you watched the film? Correct. Did you watch the film? After did, always use the base verb.
Mistake number 3. Forgetting irregular verbs.
Incorrect. She buyed a jacket. Correct. She bought a jacket.
English really enjoys making irregular verbs complicated sometimes.
It certainly does. Mistake number 4. Forgetting pronunciation.
Some learners pronounce watched.
But native speakers usually say watched.
Small pronunciation improvements make your English sound more natural. Here's a funny example. One learner once said, "I eated pizza."
Honestly, it sounds adorable.
The correct form is I ate pizza.
Another common mistake, I didn't went.
Correct version, I didn't go.
Listeners, remember this simple rule. After did or didn't, use the base verb.
Mistakes are part of learning, so don't feel embarrassed.
Every fluent speaker made mistakes while learning.
Exactly. Progress matters more than perfection. Keep practicing little by little every day.
Every fluent speaker made mistakes while learning.
Exactly. Progress matters more than perfection. Keep practicing little by little every day.
All right, everyone, let's do some interactive practice together.
Time for choose the correct sentence.
Situation 1. Option A, she visited her aunt. Option B, she visit her aunt.
Option A is correct because the action happened in the past.
Situation 2. Option A, did you went shopping? Option B, did you go shopping?
Option B is correct because we use the base verb after did.
Situation 3. Option A, we watched a film last night. Option B, we watch a film last night.
Option A is correct.
Situation 4. Option A, I didn't eat breakfast. Option B, I didn't eat breakfast.
Option B is correct because didn't needs the base verb.
Situation 5. Option A, they bought new shoes. Option B, they buyed new shoes.
Option A is correct. Bought is the irregular past form of buy.
Brilliant work, everyone.
And remember, say your answers aloud whenever possible.
Speaking aloud helps grammar become automatic in real conversations.
Here's today's final challenge. Write 2 sentences about what you did yesterday.
Keep them simple and natural.
Real communication matters much more than perfect grammar every second.
Wow, today's lesson was really packed with useful English.
Definitely. We covered the simple past tense in a practical and conversational way.
We learned positive sentences, negatives, questions, and common irregular verbs.
We also talked about storytelling, pronunciation, and natural British-style conversation.
And hopefully the tense feels much less confusing now.
The three big things to remember are use past verbs for finished actions, use did for questions and negatives, and practice with real-life situations.
The more personal your examples become, the easier English feels.
Exactly. Talk about your real experiences, your real weekends, and your real memories.
Before we finish, tell us in the comments, what was the best thing you did last week?
We genuinely love to read your answers.
And don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to English Chat Studio for more relaxing English conversations and grammar lessons.
Thank you so much for spending time with us today.
Keep practicing, stay confident, and enjoy your English journey. See you next time.